Okay, here's our second video on absolute value inequalities. This is now type 2, where absolute value is greater than some positive c. Okay? Alright, and our previous one dealt with the first type, where absolute value is less than some positive number. Okay, and just recap, the rule for this is this absolute value can be removed and written as ax minus b, so argument comes out, is less than negative c, or ax minus b is greater than positive c. Alright, so that's the rule for this type. So let's begin. So this number one problem, we can write this as x minus 3 is less than negative 5, or x minus 3 is greater than positive 5. And each is relatively simple inequality to solve. Just add 3 on both sides, and we have our solution that, or x is greater than 8. All right. So we write this in interval notation. All numbers that are less than negative 8, so that should be negative infinity to negative 2, parentheses, union with 8 comma positive infinity. All right, so that's the solution written in interval notation. Okay, all right, number 2, a little bit more stuff, so we do need to remove our 6 so that we can isolate this absolute value part of the problem that is greater than 4. And let's move on to this side. So that can be written as 3 minus 2x is less than negative 4, or 3 minus 2x is greater than positive 4. And let's solve each one separately. Subtract 3, so we have negative 2x is less than negative 7. Okay, and be careful here. Now we are going to divide by negative 2, meaning your inequality symbol switches. So we have x is greater than positive 7 over 2. All right, okay, the second half. We'll again subtract negative 3, giving us negative 2x is greater than 1. Divide by negative 2. Switch the inequality symbol. We have x is less than negative half. Again, these two are put together with word or. Okay, so this right hand side, this is going to be the lesser of the two. So I'm going to write that first. So I'm going to write that as negative infinity to negative half union, and the other one is parenthesis 7 over 2 comma parenthesis infinity parentheses. All right, so that's our problem number 2. Okay, move on down to number 3. Okay, number 3 problem got this fraction, okay, which hopefully we can remove that later on. Okay, so let's just jump right to rewriting this as 1 plus 3x over 5 is greater than, it should be less than negative 7 over 8, or 1 plus 3x over 5 is greater than 7 over 8. All right. Okay. Then let's just go. You can see the number 4 problem. That's a little later on. All right. What I'm going to do here is I don't like fractions, so let's clear fractions. 5 and 8, the LCD is 40. So multiply both sides by 40. And what that will give us is 8. That will give us is 8 parenthesis 1 plus 3x is less than negative 35. 8 parenthesis 1 plus 3x is greater than positive 35. All right. Okay, then let me go ahead and distribute. 8 plus 24x is less than negative 35. 8 plus 24x is greater than 35. Okay, obviously I don't have enough space, so let me move over to the right hand side. And what we have is subtract 8. So we will have 24x is less than negative 43, and 24x is greater than 27. 35 minus 8. Okay. All right, so almost done. Divide by 24. Okay, so the first solution, x is less than negative 43 over 24. That fraction cannot be reduced. X is greater than 27 over 24. That can be reduced. That should be 9 over 8. All right. Okay, so our solution set is negative infinity, negative 43 over 24, parentheses, union with 9 over 8, positive infinity. All right. Okay, last problem. As you can see, it's probably the messiest. Again, our aim is to isolate just this absolute value part of the problem. So first we have to subtract 12. So we have negative 1/5 absolute value of 5x minus 25 is less than or equal to negative 3. And then multiply both sides by negative 5 to get rid of that negative 1/5. So multiply by negative 5, negative 5. What we have is absolute value of 5x minus 25 is great. We multiply by negative, so that gotta be switched, greater than or equal to 15. All right. So that should give us our two part. First being 5x minus 25 is less than or equal to negative 15, or 5x minus 25 is greater than or equal to positive 15. All right, I think I'm going to run out of space, so let me move over. Okay, all right, so add 25 on both sides. So what I have is 5x is less than or equal to 10, or I need a little more space than that. Just draw a line. 5x is greater than or equal to 40. All right. Okay, so almost done here. Divide by 5. So I have x is less than or equal to 2. Here x is greater than or equal to 8. All right, so our solution set is going to be negative infinity to 2 union. That looks, gotta be careful, that kind of looks like bracket. Union with 8, oop, that all gotta be bracket, I'm sorry. Bracket, because I'm including the 2 and the 8. Positive infinity. Okay, and remember, infinities never get bracket. It's always going to be parentheses. All right, so that's it for this video.